Welcome back to E3 2013. I'm Dave Boddington. I've just been in to see Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag in a behind closed doors gameplay session. I've seen a really interesting assassination contract mission, and I've got to say the game is looking fantastic. The version we played on was PS4 in 1080p at 30 frames a second, and it looked stunning. Incredible color depth, really vivid, beautiful world that's been created there, and it really looks like a real step change on from Assassin's Creed 3. It's really interesting to see some of the new gameplay mechanics, especially the way your ship almost acts as like a second character. You upgrade it, you develop it, you build in new weapons, new ammo types, all kinds of stuff like that throughout the campaign, both buying them and locating blueprints scattered throughout the world. Also, some other really interesting stuff that kind of came up was there's a new sort of treasure map system, which is a little bit akin to the treasure map and treasure hunting system within Red Dead Redemption. So you find a treasure map, it has a picture of an interesting location on it, which you kind of then have to narrow down and identify within the world, and then you have to, obviously go on some sort of parkour and murderous rampage to actually dig up that treasure. They also discussed the location of the three main cities that are within the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag world. Those three cities being Havana, Kingston and Nassau, and each one of those is going to be around the same sort of size as the cities we've seen in previous Assassin's Creed titles. So that, combined with the open world of sailing the oceans, it's looking like an enormous space to explore. We also had quite an in-depth look at the ship fighting mechanics, both chasing down other ships you find by looking through your spyglass, which you've now got, but also when you actually fire cannons, you can now change the angle of your cannons, and thus you can time your fire upon enemy ships according to the roll and the amplitude of the waves you're actually sailing upon. And that makes a big difference also to like how far you can fire and the then projected impacts and damage you can cause to other ships. It's interesting when you get damaged on your ship as well, your crew can die, they literally can roll around in bloody messes on the deck, and that crew then needs to be replaced and you have to recruit new crew. And actually you'd be a bit cagey about this, they wouldn't go into any details, but they said over the coming months there will be a lot more information about how the crew recruiting mechanic works. One thing that did actually show on the crew management system was the fact that you can recruit new crew members by freeing pirates who have been taken prisoner, and you find them dotted around the world. Boarding enemy ships also looks pretty amazing. When you come up alongside an enemy, you can choose to board them, you can stand away and let your crew do most of the hard work while you man a swivel gun and try and take out key personnel. And then once you have boarded and taken over an enemy vessel, you can then either strip it for parts to upgrade and increase firepower and the strength of your own ship, or you can actually promote a member of your own crew to become captain of this newly acquired vessel, and then that vessel can join your wider fleet, which then leads on to an interesting new minigame, which is a fleet management system to generate more money. Now, this is very much similar to previous versions of the game, the assassinate, building up your group of personal assassins who you send off for missions abroad. And that same minigame can be run both within the main console game, but also on your tablet. Now, tablet connectivity is also something they're really pushing quite hard. So, for example, when you find a treasure map, the treasure map will automatically sync with the version you've got on your tablet. You'll be able to access it on there, and you can then browse the in-game map on your tablet and set destination points, which will then update in your in-game map in real time. It's pretty impressive stuff, but obviously that would require online connection at the time. So all in all, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is looking really strong. It'd be interesting to see what else comes out over the week. Hopefully we'll get to see some more gameplay, but that's it for now. More when we get it.